I'm Jocelyn Capilastique, and I'm here to continue our discussion on getting started with WordPress. Mongodb has already discussed what WordPress is, so let's dive into how to get started with WordPress. WordPress can be set up in various hosting environments, including both web servers and local environments. Here's a breakdown of what you need for each setup. So they have two types, local environment and web hosting server. Local environment server refers to a server setup that runs on your personal computer or local network, allowing you to develop, test, run application without needing to deploy them to a live web server. So local environment is working only locally for testing and development. Next, web hosting server. A web hosting server is a specialized server that stores, serves, and manages website and web application, making them accessible over the internet. So the web hosting server is usable online for all websites. So you can see on the image attached, local server hosting is in one place only. So this is working only locally. And then cloud server hosting, you can use this anywhere. So this is online. That's the difference of local server hosting and cloud server hosting. So we will proceed. And importance before installing WordPress. You need to take note of this. To set up WordPress, you need to choose a hosting provider that supports WordPress. Running WordPress locally, like for example, some WordPress. But common use is some. Installing WordPress in web hosting. Like for example, shared hosting, VPS, dedicated servers. Next, cloud hosting solution. So cloud hosting contains AWS, that's called Amazon, Google Cloud, and DigitalOcean. We have so many examples of cloud hosting like Hostinger and others. Next, download the WordPress from wordpress.org and upload the file to your web server. But on cloud hosting solution, you can direct install the WordPress file. Next, create MySQL database for your site. Create a database for your site. You can use MySQL, MariaDB, SQLite, PostgreSQL also requires additional setup or plugins. Next, before I will continue to discuss about installing WordPress, I will discuss first what is AWS. AWS stands for Amazon Web Services. It is a cloud computing platform by Amazon, offering on-demand services like computing, storage, and databases. It enables users to build and run applications without managing physical servers, using a pay-as-you-go model. AWS supports global scalability and is widely used by businesses for flexibility and cost efficiency. So, AWS is very popular, especially in cloud server. So you can see on the image attached, the AWS has admin, user, easy to image builder. On easy to image builder, you can see here some templates, and you can install here that are needed for AWS. And then they have Amazon EC2 and then AMI. That's the chart of AWS. Next. So now I will discuss what is EC2 services. EC2 services is Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. Amazon EC2 provides on-demand scalable computing capacity in the Amazon Web Services, or AWS Cloud. Using Amazon EC2 reduce hardware costs so you can develop and deploy applications faster. You can use Amazon EC2 to launch as many or as few virtual server as you need. Configure with security and networking and manage storage. So EC2 services is very important. So EC2 instant compose compute, memory, network, and storage.
Several important keywords and concepts used for launching instances in AWS. First, AMI, Amazon Machine Image, a template that contains the OS, applications server, and application required for launching your instance. Instance type, specify the hardware configuration, CPU, memory, storage of the instance, like for example, T2.micro and M5.large. Next, the BPC, Virtual Private Cloud, a logically isolated section of the AWS cloud where you can launch your resources. Subnet, a range of IP address in your VPC where you can place your instances. Next, the security group acts as a virtual firewall to control inbound and outbound traffic to your instance. K-pair, a set of security credentials used to connect to your instance securely. Next, the EBS, Elastic Block Store, provide block-level storage for your instance where persists independently from the instance. Elastic IP, an elastic IP address designed for dynamic cloud computing. Next, user data, a script or configuration setting that can be run on the instance that launch the last instance. Metadata assigned to your instances to help organize and manage them. So that's all the several important keywords and concepts used for launching instance in OS.